Go.
Good evening, good evening. Welcome into our kitchen. Where is everybody? Pop in here now.
Give them a minute. I guess they got to get notified. I can't even find you yet, so.
Okay. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody tonight.
You're on. Okay.
And there's Janet. Hello, Janet. Looks like you're first in.
Everybody's coming in.
Yeah, everybody's coming in. Glad to have. There's Norma. Hello, Norma.
Daryl and Pat.
Hey, come on into the kitchen. Let's see what we're cooking tonight.
Becky's here. Hey, Cindy. Hi, Glenda.
Becky Carter. Glad to have everybody. Sprinkle for us. We're going to try to set a record tonight. Understand a lot of the crafters are out of town, so we should be able to snatch a lot of extras.
They're still crafting. They're still posting. They're good business ladies.
Hello, Norma. I see you there.
Glenda's ready to cook.
All right, glad to have everybody here. Welcome to our kitchen. This is Cooking with Mr. Taterbuggin. I am Mr. Taterbuggin, and of course my lovely assistant is sitting on the sidelines here, Miss Lindy.
Hey, everybody.
Glad to have everybody here. Tonight we are going to be cooking a chicken Alfredo loaded gnocchi bake.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
It's got a lot.
But it's going to be, I'll tell you what, it's got to be good. It's got to be good. It's one of those comfort foods. It's a really simple recipe to do. It turns into a casserole, of course. And just takes a little prep and then slam it in the oven and wait for it to cook.
Thanks for the hearts, everybody. Look at all those hearts.
Yes,
okay?
thank you. Thank you. A lot of hearts there. Toss the taters for us, would you?
Norma, you're sweet. I'm the rain-soaked Lindy today. I look like a drowned rat.
She says she is staying off camera today. All right, let's get started. What do you say?
Excuse me.
We are going to... goodness. Bless you, my darling. All right, let's get started. We're going to...
Oh, well, I must have got pepper up my nose.
Again, we're going to be cooking what is called a loaded chicken Alfredo gnocchi bake. And for those of you that have, I don't know if you've ever used gnocchi, but this is a really good little product. It doesn't necessarily have to be that name brand, but gnocchi is a potato and flour dumpling rolled into little round balls that are just absolutely delicious. The ingredients that you'll need tonight are 1 package of gnocchi. You're going to need about two good heavy cups of chicken. Now chicken is whatever way you want to do it. You can bake it, you can boil it, you can. I'm going to use grilled chicken. That's my favorite. Let's see. And I have grilled chicken ready to go. Look at that. Isn't that delicious looking? Lots of spices, lots of flavors in there. So we're going to need the gnocchi. We're going to need 2 cups of broccoli. We're going to need about 2 good full cups of chicken shredded is the best way to do it. You're going to need a 1/2 cup of bacon. You'll need to cook that bacon a little crisp so that you can chop it up and dice it up to put into the casserole. You'll need a tablespoon of garlic. You're going to need a cup of mozzarella. Good mozzarella shredded cheese. You'll also need about a 1/2 cup or so of shredded Monterey Jack cheese.
Jess says it's dinner time.
It is dinner
They're watching
time.
from the shop.
And of course there's some green onions that go for a little bit of garnish. And
Because y'all couldn't see him ask me for that.
y'all didn't see that, did you?
He was being invisible.
I was being invisible. You didn't see that. All right, so let's get started. We're going to start with a good skillet here. Tell me if you can see. I think I'm going to tilt this down a little bit more. There, you can still see me and see the skillet here. I'm going to put some bacon on and get that started. I get about a half a cup of shredded bacon. That's about 6 slices.
Shredded bacon.
Not shredded bacon, diced bacon. I use a good thick cut bacon.
Oh, Sherry. Oh, no. She said we cooked chicken today for chicken salad, and her husband turned his back for a minute, and the grand dog ate it all.
Well.
Doesn't it sound good, Donna? Oh, my goodness.
This is going to be really good. We're going to get the bacon cooking here, and while that's cooking, we're going to, well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got one left. I'm going to put that in there. Just, you know, you can never have enough bacon, I don't think.
You can.
All right, while that's cooking, I'm going to get a pot of water to blanch some broccoli in. There is broccoli in it. I think I skipped that.
That makes it healthy, right?
Yeah, 2 cups of broccoli. 2 cups of broccoli. So I'm going to start trying to get some florets off of this stalk that I have here. And if y'all will bear with me while I'm doing that, I need 2 cups. I've got a little bowl here that I know is 2 cups. And what I have found is that it works best if you break off the florets the best that you can. The smaller the florets, they seem to work better. And we're going to stem those down a little bit. Y'all bear with me while I get that done. Everybody, can you see that, Darla?
Jess says, 100% recommend all recipes from Mr. Taterbuggin. Picky eater approved. Yeah.
Who was that now?
That was Jess from the shop.
Oh, okay.
Piper loves her 5-year-old loves. Is Piper? Piper's older than 5 now, isn't she?
I think she's 6.
Ooh, that sounds good too, Cindy. I love me some potato soup.
So, like I said, what I'm doing here with the broccoli, stem those up a little bit. You don't want those to be too crunchy in this recipe.
Sherry, we're waiting on that Food Network phone call any day now.
They should be calling me. All right, I'm just breaking these up into small florets.
She can't be 8 now, Jess. That can't be possible. Piper's 8, not 5 or 6. Okay. Yeah, he smells bacon. He loves Daddy's cooking.
Uh-oh, they see my dog.
Yeah, Pete doesn't miss a trick.
Pete's gonna be right here anytime I got something going on in the kitchen.
Sarge is over there in his bed, and Bo's always so sweet. He just stays out of until he's called, and then he comes running.
And he comes running. All right, so we got some good old bacon smelling good here going on. Remember that bacon really needs to be crispy so that we can chop it up, dice it up, whatever you want to call that. We're just about got our broccoli going here. I'm going to turn that water on so it'll be boiling because we're going to blanch this. And I know that you ladies know what blanching is, but that is in hot water you drop this broccoli in there, it kind of starts cooking it, but it also preserves the color of the broccoli. Excuse me a minute while I clean this.
Michelle is going to send us the recipe for her baked peaches that she made a few days ago. That sounds yummy.
Baked
peaches.
That does sound good.
Hey, Mia.
All right, is everybody staying with me here now?
Laurie, did you cook your 6 slices of bacon? I hope I gave you time to do that.
All right.
Thank you for the heart.
So we have a bowl of broccoli. This water is going to be boiling here pretty quickly. We're going to get this bacon going. The chicken needs to be shredded. So while that bacon is cooking up there, I'm going to begin shredding this chicken. And I still do it the old-fashioned way. I know several of you have said use a blender, that sort of thing.
Laurie, it's 6 slices of bacon.
6 slices of bacon.
He had just one left, so he stuck that in the pan too.
All right, get you a big bowl out, because what we're going to do is we're going to mix all of this in a bowl. All this is going to go together at one time and then go in the casserole dish. By the way, you'll need a 9x13 casserole dish.
Carmela is here. Her husband has had a health issue, and he was the cook, the grocery shopper, the gas pumper, and so she's depending on you to teach her how to cook from here on out. So, bless her, sweetheart. We're still praying for your husband.
Yes, and I wish him quick recovery. And this is a simple recipe that'd be easy for you to cook.
Janet, I'm staying out of the way tonight. He's got this down. Yeah, Carrie says, you're the chef, you do it your way. If that's how you shred that chicken, you just do it your way.
I got a text.
If he doesn't clear that off his phone, it just keeps making that awful noise over and over and over.
It just keeps going.
Trust me, I know. From the middle of the night, spam texts he gets, or early morning. I think it's your girlfriend.
No, it ain't. You know better than that. I only got one girlfriend.
Yeah, Lori, you're so right. I'm the peanut gallery tonight. I'm going to heckle him.
Yeah, she's sitting on the sidelines wanting to create trouble, I think.
Tammy, he is making a loaded chicken.
Alfredo gnocchi bake.
Alfredo gnocchi bake, yeah. Thank you, Teresa. Teresa always enjoys your cooking show. You ladies and gentlemen, are all so sweet to watch him cook.
You are, and I appreciate it. I'd like to know if how many of you have actually had gnocchi, know what gnocchi is. I'd like to see kind of a response of those of you that have had gnocchi. My bacon's still cooking, so
Oh, Pat says, can't you just drop a piece of chicken to you know who? They love our babies. That's so sweet.
You know what?
He usually does, Pat.
Come right here. Can you see him? Here you go. Come get it. Come get it. There you go. All right. See, now you did that, and I got to wash my hands again.
So Lori's had gnocchi, and Norma says she's never heard it. It's a first for her. Linda's had gnocchi. And Jess said, didn't know what it was till Chris shoved a spoonful of it in my face.
Okay, you're going to find gnocchi in your grocery store in the European area.
That's where I first tried it too, Janet. She tried it at the Olive Garden. They have a wonderful gnocchi soup there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that gnocchi.
I actually made it.
That gnocchi soup is delicious, and Lindy did make that here at home one time for us. Woo, bacon smells so good when it's cooking.
Yeah, let's see, Carol, if you missed what he was just saying, it is in the European section.
In the European section.
The pastas, right?
Right, it'll be in a package, and our Kroger has...
Show that box one more time. That was right at the beginning.
Our Kroger has 2 or 3 different brands of this. It is Gnocchi. It is, and that's pronounced gnocchi. All right, bacon's going good here. We want that again to be crispy. Our water's about to boil for our broccoli. Pete says that chicken was good. Give me some more.
Yeah, and Sarge slept right through it. I don't know how you pulled that off, but he usually can
He
Tells
usually
him.
knows when that's happening, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He doesn't miss many tricks there.
He's just worn out.
Yep, he's been playing pretty hard, even though it's been kind of rainy earlier today.
Yeah, as soon as I got home, the rain went away.
Caught you out without your umbrella, didn't it?
Uh-huh, and I have a million umbrellas, and there was not a single umbrella in my car. Susan says she can smell that bacon all the way in Oklahoma. Yes, it smells good.
You know, it smells just like breakfast.
Michelle calls it gnocchi.
I call it gnocchi.
How much chicken, Cecile says?
2 good full cups of chicken. And again,
What's that, about 2 breasts?
I cooked 2 breasts on the grill, and that comes out just about right, because you can never have, just like bacon, you can never have too much. My water's boiling, so we're gonna drop this broccoli in this boiling water just to blanch it.
Lori, we have found a lot of great things to do with gnocchi. They're just delicious. They're so good. And this is like, oh, and a creamy sauce is just really, really good.
And by the way, you're gonna need, hopefully I mentioned that you're gonna need Alfredo sauce. 15 ounces is what the recipe calls for, but I made my own today.
Oh.
And it really, really tastes good. Here, Pete. That a boy.
Oh, that goes. Here comes Sarge. Yeah, he always gives the other 2 a bite. Bo is so polite, he waits to be called. But Sarge says, "Okay, Dad, I heard it."
Yeah. Okay. Well. Kind of got my hands full right now. And
Lori, what did you do, girl? I saw that today and didn't get to comment. I've been dying to ask you. She's in Facebook jail. Michelle just got out of Facebook jail. Y'all got to be good now.
yeah, y'all must be carrying on.
It's going to happen to me. It's coming, I know.
You so bad.
I know, Carla. It's terrible. And y'all, I still only ate that 1 piece of cheesecake. I did not cave. But I'm eating some gnocchi.
All right.
Oh.
Preheat your oven to 400 degrees. Let's do that right now.
That's good too, Lori. Yeah.
400 degrees.
Lori, she had to because she's in Facebook jail.
Excuse me a minute. Let me get to the garbage can here.
Okay. So let's see. It tastes like butter. Yeah. Oh, so good.
All right, that broccoli just needs to, once you dump the broccoli in there, let it come back to a boil. Let it boil for about a minute or 2. That's all it needs. I'm gonna turn this bacon up, kind of speed that up if I can.
Okay, my comments have stopped. Are y'all still out there? Is it just mine?
Is everybody with me? Who all's here tonight? How many we got?
We got 92 right now showing.
Ooh, we need to, I'll sprinkle for me now.
If you're watching on replay later, hit #replay. Wendy, he is going to share that Alfredo recipe. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, that's it. And I got to tell you, I was quite surprised at how simple it is to make really good Alfredo sauce. There are several brands on the market that are really good, and
I haven't been impressed with any of the, they're just a little too bland. You can probably doctor them up. But
Well,
his that he made today, Lori, we're still live. This isn't replay. We're still live. If you see that little red live button flashing up there, we are on right now. So you caught us.
you can buy
He's gonna show you.
the best.
I'm so hungry, Carla.
The best one that I found off the shelf is Paul Newman's. How about that?
Well, of course.
Paul Newman's
Another silver fox.
Another. But that, and I would just use the original, his original, not, don't Don't try to go real fancy with it.
There's Elizabeth Bauer. Hey, girl.
That's my buddy.
And Rita, that's good. Yeah, he made his own today, and I got to sample a little bit. Jane, we're still live. You're not
Is
on
Rita
replay.
here?
A different Rita.
Oh, okay.
Bev says, do y'all ship?
You know, FedEx will deliver it. It's probably going to be cold by the time it gets there, though. They ship Corky's barbecue, so I guess they'd ship this.
Oh, Janet, did you send stars? I'm so sorry I missed it. I'm trying to watch.
All
But I
right.
stepped away a couple of times earlier because I sneezed. I'm sorry.
I'm going to strain my broccoli now, so it'll be ready to go. I'm going to be off camera for just a minute.
Yep. Thank you for the hearts. Yes, thank you so much for those stars, Janet. We appreciate them. We really do.
Now, I know you can't see me, but you can hear me. Gnocchi takes very little time to cook. Let me just kind of give you that advance. Once you get boiling water, gnocchi doesn't take but about 4 or 5 minutes to cook. And sorry to be off camera. All right, it doesn't take very long to cook. You need about 3 cups of boiling water. Drop a package of gnocchi in there. When all the gnocchi float to the top, they're done. Takes about 4 or 5 minutes. That's all. So I kind of hold off on doing that until I get all the other here done.
I highly recommend it, Tanya. Janet, they're not showing up at the top, so it may not have worked, but that's okay.
What's that?
Oh, Carla, I'm not part of Brooke's refab group. I'm jealous though. Oh, was she? Yeah, I've been watching, I've been looking at all their videos and their pictures, and I'm jealous, but I'm really, really happy for all my friends. It looks like so much fun. Glenda, we are making loaded chicken Alfredo gnocchi bake. It's got all the good things in it.
All good things is right. All right, this bacon is getting close here. We need it crispy so it'll chop up real nice and pretty.
Oh, we went over 100. I see 106.
Yay, thank you very much.
Yeah, they look like they're having so much fun. I'm so happy for them. I do really. And Nashville's about 3 hours from us.
Just about 3 hours.
If I could have, I swear I would have just driven up tonight, had dinner with them, and come home in the morning. But we just have too much going right now.
All right, this piece of bacon,
Uh-oh.
yeah, it's about ready.
Hey, Patricia. Oh, thanks, Elizabeth. Our sweet Kelly at the shirt place made those for him.
Yeah. All right, you're gonna need a tablespoon of garlic powder, a tablespoon, and just about a good handful.
Oh, that's good, Donna. Yeah, he's had his out too, so. Yeah, he's got to do quality control with the bacon, Jimmy. He's just taking care of it, right? Yeah, I think kids will love this, Carla, and it'll be a good way to sneak some broccoli in on them if they don't care for it. And my kids chose broccoli over, I call them my kids, they're our kids. Chose broccoli over anything else. Yeah, isn't that funny, Tanya? I don't cook like that. I measure. His palm is a tablespoon, apparently. So.
Yeah, it's my palm is a good tablespoon. So I'm starting hot water again to be able to cook the gnocchi whenever I get ready.
Patricia says your knife is just a little bit too close to the edge of the counter for our cups. There you go. It actually looked closer than it was. But
Yeah, I think so. It's good. But I want to be sure that it's
safe.
out of the way. Yep.
Yeah.
Ooh, few things smell as good as bacon cooking.
Wouldn't it, Cecile? I know. She said bacon would be good alone.
just
Bacon's always
just
good.
bacon. That's what Pete says too. Just give me bacon.
Yeah, bacon and chicken. I'm good.
That is just about there. I am going to, let's see, excuse me a minute.
Oh, me too, Carla. Ours are 30 and 32, so I understand. Thanks, Patricia. I appreciate that. Yes. Oh.
I'm going to put a pat of butter on this broccoli right here.
Oh, yes, Rita. That's a treat. Ooh, I hadn't had a chocolate chip cookie in ages. That made my mouth water. Hey, Rita.
Who
Yes,
is,
smells good.
Who's cooking along with me tonight?
Ooh, Janet, bacon on grilled cheese is awesome. Yeah, Glenda, I've tried that. I won't cook bacon like this. I don't like getting popped, so I always peppered it and put it in the oven when I cooked it.
Or put it in the microwave.
Yeah, but it wouldn't crisp up as good in the microwave usually. Unless, well, I had that bacon cooker thing in the microwave. It helped, but I
All
did
right.
like it in the oven.
Bacon is cooked. Golly, good bacon. Yum, yum.
So that was that thick sliced bacon from Kroger?
Mm-hmm. It is, I think it's Williams.
And y'all,
What's
if
the
you can
brand?
ever find the, ham bits, it's sliced, but they're just ham bits near the bacon in the store. They are great for just pulling little pieces of ham out to put on a biscuit or have on a grilled cheese sandwich. We have been loving those. Jesus chicken, yeah. I still call it Chick-fil-A. My friend and hairdresser, her little twin granddaughters always called it Chick-fil-A. So
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
All right, that bacon is cooked. I'm going to set it aside and let it
Crisp up.
kind of dry out and crisp up a little bit. Yep. And in the meantime, I'm going to get some onions, some green onions here ready just for a garnish.
Y'all know I don't want no green onions, right? Janice, we're in West Tennessee, so hey neighbor. Janice is in East Tennessee and sounds wonderful.
Yep. And I'm just, like I said, I'm just going to make some
Garnish.
little bit of garnish here.
Maureen, sometimes he does. I try to do most of the cleanup and help him with that, but sometimes he even beats me to it. So, Elizabeth Petey got a bite of chicken earlier, bite or two. Of all the 3 dogs, Pete's the one. He learned from our Beagle Max when he's in heaven now, but he learned that food is life, and you don't let Dad cook or Mom. They learned that from me because when I cooked, invariably I dropped something, so they were the cleanup crew. Oh, good. Yeah, that's great, Norma. Michelle wants to know, are there any specific pots and pans that you like to use? He's kind of particular about his pots and pans.
I do have, my favorite skillet is a, I don't think it's called stoneware, but it's a gray stoneware, stone looking pot. I don't have any particulars. I just like I do like a big skillet though, I will tell you that.
We found that the good one that you like actually at Home Goods.
At Home Goods,
And
that's
then
right.
you like your copper pots, right?
Yes, now I do have some copper boiling pots.
Hey, Sookie's here from Crafting with Sookie.
Hey Suki,
Hi.
thank you for joining
Little
us.
friend, she's going on at 8 o'clock tonight.
All right, this water is about to boil here. That bacon grease is gonna cool, and I'm gonna save that because that's gonna be good in something, I'm sure.
Oh, Dana, thank you so much. what? She just sent you 200 stars.
Whoa,
That
thank
was
you,
sweet.
Dana.
Thank you. Granite ware, yeah, Jimmy.
All right, now, the chicken that I'm using that I grilled, I seasoned very good. So it's got salt, pepper, some garlic, some onion onion pepper in it, little
Onion powder, you know, right?
onion powder, and paprika in it. And we're at 104. That's wonderful. Thank you very much. This water is about to boil now. Like I said, the gnocchi does not take but just a few minutes to cook, so y'all bear with us here.
So we're just 30 minutes in. You're doing good. Carmela, yeah, those are my favorites too. Her hubby always says his favorite pans are the clean ones.
Yep.
Elizabeth said, I think Mr. T is the Taterbuggin Sweet Tater's dream man. He is.
Y'all stop that.
He's gonna blush.
That's a gnocchi. It's a little bitty potato
Dumpling.
dumpling, and they're delicious when they're cooked.
Oh, Lori, we wouldn't take anything for our cast iron skillets. He loves
Oh yeah, I cook cornbread in my cast iron skillet.
among other things.
The cornbread, that's some good stuff. I'll have to cook that for you one night. Cornbread.
Oh, his cornbread is so good.
All right, water is boiling. The gnocchi is going in. And I know y'all can't see this, okay? If y'all, let me see if I can do this without making y'all drunk here. These gnocchi, you just drop them in this boiling water. And try not to get splashed on. And
Oh,
like
they
I
do want you to do your cornbread.
cornbread. Well, I can give you that recipe. We'll do that one night, but you know it takes a while to cook, so I'll have to maybe
Well, you know how to do
pre-cook
that.
it.
The best thing I got to do was before his grandmother died, several years before she died, I got to stand in the kitchen and watch her make her amazing cornbread.
And
I never
meatloaf.
And I never liked meatloaf until I ate hers. Oh, you gotta fix your camera. It's just showing the pot of gnocchi.
Well, okay, but I
okay.
wanted them to see that the gnocchi sinks when you first put it in there, and then as the pot will come back to a boil, you're going to see that those begin to float, and that lets you know that they're ready to go. It does not take but just a few minutes, so I'm going to let you watch that a minute.
Well, Kimberly, you've been all over the place. Yeah. East Tennessee to West. I'm in West Tennessee now, and you're now in Mississippi. Corn pudding is yummy. Yes. White northern beans, ham, and cornbread, Colleen said. That is,
Oh, yeah.
That is one of my absolute favorite meals.
White beans, ham, and cornbread.
Oh, my word.
Colleen?
Colleen. Or
Oh,
Colleen.
yeah.
Yeah. And Cynthia's here from Vancouver, Washington.
That's wonderful. Thank you for joining us.
I do have her meatloaf recipe, Lori. I sure do, and it's the only meatloaf I'll eat. And I brought it home with me that time, and I've made it, and he makes it. We'll have to do that one night.
All right, this is real cooking with Mr. Taterbuggin. You can see the pot. How about that?
Lynn says, I'm here late, but I'm here. Her husband wanted chili dogs. I want to come to eat with you guys tonight.
Who is that?
That's my friend Lynn.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Lynn, I can't do chili dogs. They don't agree with me at all. Cowboy beans and cornbread.
Oh, yeah. Cowboy beans and cornbread.
I wish I liked tomato, Tanya. I'm a southern girl who doesn't like tomatoes, so I'm so weird. I wish I did, but...
All right, in case y'all are wondering what's going on, while we're waiting on those, if you watch that pot, you'll see some of those beginning to kind of come to the top. That's when those are going to be done.
We're in Arkansas, Carol. I love Arkansas. About 57 miles from Memphis. I know, Tanya, I'm a weirdo. They look so good, but oh, I cannot even stand for them a raw tomato to touch. Like if they put it on a sandwich that I asked him not to. He was laughing at me the other day. It grosses me out. Hey, Deb.
All right, can you see these? Now, can you see these as they begin to start floating? When they are all completely done, it'll fill the entire top here of that pot with all the gnocchi.
Dana, I love onions. I don't like green onions. They're so strong to me.
So I have to not garnish her.
Yeah, because it's just too strong.
When I plate her food, I cannot put a garnish on it. Green onions.
Patricia says she needs a lesson in how to season a cast iron skillet.
Well, that's pretty easy. You get some coconut oil and turn your, let's see, I'm going to turn this pot off now because that's beginning to, all of those are beginning to come to the top. But the skillet, turn your stove on and turn it down to 200 degrees. Coat the skillet on the inside with coconut oil. Put your skillet in there and leave it in there for about 45 minutes.
Carrie, I'm rotten. I'll admit it. She said how sweet that he plates your food. Yes, he does. Along with bringing my coffee in the morning. Y'all are learning all of our secrets. Oh, my word. I'm rotten. He cuts up my salad, too. Carmela, I can do rotel. I can do any kind of cooked tomatoes. I can do tomato sauces, ketchup, everything but a raw tomato. So,
All right. Do you see that pot now that has everything has come to the top? So those are done. I'm going to turn this back up here so that you can see my pretty face. The water is off, so I'm going to let those sit there just a minute. We are chopping up, just dicing and chopping up the bacon now. Easy there, Charlie. And we got that. That is 6 slices of bacon.
no, Karen, I think it's that if you, as you keep cooking with your seasoned cast iron skillet, the cooking in it seasons it. And you don't want to add soap to it. You want to just
No soap.
No
you clean
soap.
it with salt.
Uh-huh. And so you just, keep letting it season, with your each time you cook something.
All right, I have a chore from my wonderful, lovely assistant. She's going to warm up my Alfredo sauce for me. I have a bowl. I have a big bowl. Has the 2 cups of chicken in it. We're going to add the broccoli in there. We're going to add the bacon in there. It's a half a cup of bacon, about 6 slices will do the trick. All right, I'm going to strain the gnocchi. Hold on just a minute with me while I get that done. You do that over the stove. Try to get as much water out of those as you can. And then the gnocchi goes right in there. And then we start piling up the dishes, right?
Carmela wants to know if you cooked the broccoli.
I didn't cook the broccoli. I blanched it in hot water for 4 or 5 minutes just to begin the cooking process. It actually cooks in the casserole. All right, so we have our dish here that has chicken. It has the gnocchi. It has the broccoli. It has the bacon. And I'm just going to start turning that over and mixing that, combining that. Just want to mix that up kind of good, and then once you get that done, you're going to add the entire contents.
That's the sauce he made today. He just put it in that jar to save it.
Yep, the jar that we had. All right, so when that comes out of there, you make sure and get all the goodness of that Alfredo sauce out of that jar.
That's okay, Marjorie. You can catch the first part on replay. This one's one you're gonna want to catch on replay. This is a delicious dish.
Don't waste any of that goodness.
I'll post the whole recipe in the morning, and we'll also post a recipe for his homemade Alfredo sauce. Oh, Lori, don't you wish you had it?
All right, hands washed again. So we have mixed up we have our mixture ready. We have the Alfredo sauce in there, so now we're just gonna begin to fold that in. And you don't want to be too rough with it because I don't want you to tear up those little gnocchi dumplings. That looks good enough to just jump into right there.
I know it does.
I don't know if you can see that, but that looks good enough to jump into right there.
Oh, everybody's wanting to make this. It's looking good.
This one's it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. All right, so we got that all mixed up. Now, you need to, let's get this aside here. You need a good 9x13 casserole dish. We're going to, let's see, wait. We have a tablespoon of garlic pepper, garlic powder.
It's loud brain.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to put a little bit in there. I'm going to mix it a little bit, and then I'm going to put a little bit more in there.
Yes, you're going to knock his socks off with this one, Carmela.
Spread the goodness. All right, a little more garlic powder.
Yeah, it's a winner, isn't it, Pam?
It's a good one. It's all the good things. Chicken, broccoli, gnocchi, bacon. How can you go wrong?
Tammy says you need to come on over and cook for her too.
All right.
Whoa! There has to be
Y'all didn't see that.
one mishap ever.
All right, so we're just going to take all of that and dump it in this casserole.
Don't you dare dump that whole thing.
It's going in the floor. Going in the floor. And once again, let's get all the goodness in there.
Do you oil the dish?
It does not necessarily be oiled. You can grease it if you'd like. I think the recipe calls to have that done, but it's like most any casserole, it's gonna be in the bowl. So I'll just kind of spread that around.
Yeah, he always does that, Tony.
Now, we have a cup of mozzarella, a cup of Monterey Jack, and I like to mix those together before I just kind of put them on the casserole. So I put them in that bowl, I just mix it up a little bit. And then you're going to spread this over the entire thing. Excuse me a minute.
I gotta read Pam's comment.
Okay, you got your oven preheating at 400 degrees. And we're gonna just get all this cheese on the top, spread kind of evenly. Pete, you better look out, buddy. Okay, so that's all done, and it's ready to pop into the oven. Let me wash my hands just a minute.
Michelle says, mercy me, that looks delicious.
I'm going to tell you, this is some good stuff.
Hey, Debbie from Michigan.
Okay, so we have a huge casserole ready to go. We're going to pop that in the oven. going in.
Sammy said, "Did I just see your dog open the oven door?"
No, he usually runs when I open the door.
Yeah, that's the magic of television that wasn't quite so magical. Everybody's waiting. They're all commenting on the magic of television now.
And through the magic of television.
Ta-da!
Guess what? So here's what we're gonna do. This casserole goes in for 20 minutes.
And who can tell us who gets the extra casserole?
Yeah, that's gonna be the
Who watches us enough
to know
to
that.
know who gets the extra casserole?
All right. Casserole goes in the oven for 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, I want you to watch the top of it because it's going to begin to brown. After 20 minutes, turn the oven off, turn your broiler on high, and broil the top of that cheese for about 3 minutes. When you do that, it's going to come out looking nice and pretty like that. The cheese begins to burn a little on the top and toast. And it's delicious looking.
Sandy, you're right too. Everybody was the people next door.
The
They
people
all
next
know.
door.
And our son's work, yes, they're gonna get some too. We always share.
All right, y'all bear with me here a second. Let me get some.
My parents right next door, and our son who's at work now, and all his co-workers. So
Dishes out of the way.
Oh, Sookie is so good. Y'all have to try this one.
Okay,
Linda
so-
said, "I wish I lived next door."
Who said that?
Linda did.
No. All right, let's see what this looks like. Give me just a minute here to get my hands washed again.
Oh no, Penny.
What's the, oh no.
Penny said, "Oh, that looks good. Just got back from Kroger. Her husband's debit card was at the gas station from earlier. She said it doesn't pay to buy lawn mowing gas."
All right, so let's see what this might look like.
That's not going to be any good at all. Look at that. No good. They're yuck.
I'm gonna put some garnish on it.
I just got the stink eye, y'all.
All right, so it comes out looking like that.
He put those daggum green onions on it, didn't he? Joanne, it's actually going to be in the pasta section. It's just in a box on the shelf.
In the European part of the pasta section. So,
Ooh, it smells good.
taste test.
Oh my word.
Wait, what do you say?
Oh darn.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Oh, Elizabeth, you have got to try it. Gnocchi is so good. It does, Sandy. It smells so good.
Chicken, gnocchi, broccoli, bacon, lots of cheese. It's delicious. I gotta tell you, it really is very good.
Nothing low carb about it, Michelle.
Nothing low carb about it. It is.
So Karen wants to know: is it hard to make the Alfredo sauce?
No. Tell you about.
Get another bite?
Yeah, let's try that, baby. There you go. Just cause I love you so.
Thank you.
The Alfredo sauce is quite simple. If you've ever made a roux, that's kind of what this is made from. Get you a big skillet, like a good skillet like I've got. It's a 12. I give up. 12-inch skillet. Maybe I've been doing this too long. I don't know. Anyway.
I'm sorry, that cracked me up.
Don't pay attention to what I'm doing. The mess I'm cleaning up right now.
Y'all know I flick paintbrushes and stuff, so he laughs at me, I laugh at him. We're laughing together. Yeah, the dog got several bites, I promise.
The dog got plenty of bites. Alfredo sauce. A big skillet, 6 tablespoons of butter, 2 tablespoons of garlic powder. Mix those together real good. Just kind of stir those together. Then you'll need a 1.5 cups of heavy whipping cream and a 1.5 cups of milk.
I'm sorry. Michelle said so much for saving the bacon grease.
I have a little bit left. I'm so embarrassed.
Oh, I'm gonna cry. That was funny.
Okay, so where was I? Mix the butter and the garlic together. Once that's mixed together, kind of slowly pour in a mixture of 1.5 cups of heavy whipping cream and 1.5 cups of milk. Stir that. Turn your burner up just a little bit, stir it until it comes to a boil, and stir it a little bit more, and then turn it down. Let it simmer for about 3 or 4 minutes. You stop.
Rita said Lindy sure is tickled. I am.
She's
sorry.
quite tickled when I make a mistake. Yes, she is.
Oh, Karen said, "Oh Lord, I didn't know you were giving me the ingredients. Please start over." We're gonna post it all for you, I promise, Karen.
Students, please take out a pen and paper. All right, the ingredients for the Alfredo is 6 tablespoons of butter, 2 tablespoons of garlic powder, 1.5 cups of heavy whipping cream, 1.5 cups of milk. And once again, melt your butter. Don't let the butter brown. You know, Alfredo sauce is supposed to be a pretty white color, creamy color. So don't let it brown. But as soon as it melts, put the garlic in there, mix it around, keep it moving. As soon as you get it combined, gently start pouring in that mixture of milk and heavy whipping cream. Stir it, turn the heat up to kind of a high medium where it will come to a boil. Once it boils, stir again, stir it real good, and then turn it down to a simmer for about 3 or 4 minutes, and it's done. I'm gonna put you in the other room, you know that?
Kathy said then sprinkle the bacon grease.
Sprinkle the bacon grease.
When you're done, just sprinkle the bacon grease.
Oh.
That's a key part of this recipe.
I really wanted that bacon grease.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Well, there is your meal. Serve that out as soon as it comes out of the stove. It's delicious, nice, good and hot. It'll keep in the refrigerator for a couple of days. Great reheated. But those of you that have not tried gnocchi, you need to try that. It's a very tasty little thing, and especially when it's got good flavor in it.
You're so funny. Y'all keep doing these comments, and he can't see what I'm dying. Marjorie said I was screaming, "Gerald, you're gonna spill the grease!" And my husband said, "Who is Gerald?"
Oh me. Well, love y'all.
Oh wait, no, it's not canned chicken. He grilled that chicken.
No, I grilled that chicken.
And Bev said says no flour in the Alfredo sauce. Gerald?
Let me think. Wait a minute. Yes, there is. I'm sorry. Yes, there is
I think
flour.
that's a key ingredient.
There are.
Thanks, Bev.
I'm sorry. Melt the butter, put the garlic in there, 2 tablespoons of flour. Sprinkle that over the butter, mix that real good, and then pour the milk in. I'm sorry. Thank you very much, because that flour is what thickens it for you.
And there is cheese in the Alfredo sauce, right? It's Parmesan.
Parmesan goes in after you've got the mixture all done.
Okay.
1 cup of Parmesan cheese.
Ugh. Y'all crack me up.
So completely, it is 6 tablespoons of butter, 2 tablespoons of garlic powder, 2 tablespoons of flour, 1.5 cups of milk, 1.5 cups of heavy whipping cream, and then 1 full cup of Parmesan cheese shredded. Best to use Parmesan cheese that's shredded.
Like the fresh shredded.
Yes,
Yeah.
in the package. So I guess that's about the end of the story.
Yeah, we're at an hour.
Now we're going to clean up.
Yeah, Pam. I needed that laugh. Y'all are awesome. That was that was great.
Thank you for joining us. I know I'm a little unorthodox and a little goofy, but we have fun with it.
We just have a good time.
And I really appreciate you all joining us. Remember that our store is...
Who are you looking at?
I'm looking at my assistant, my lovely assistant.
Taterbuggin.myshopify.com. We've got new 8-inch cutting boards in there.
Yeah, there are some new cutting boards in there you might want to
Oh,
look at.
Michelle, that's so sweet. She just sent you 500 stars for spilling that grease in the floor.
That's going to make up for the loss of my bacon grease.
Oh, Lynn, you've got to watch it. It went.
All right.
It went south fast.
It did. It went a little crazy. Thank you for joining us.
Thank y'all.
I think we're at an hour.
Yeah, we love
As a
you.
matter of fact, I've only got 8 more minutes on this casserole that's in here, and I'll be right in the middle of it.
Oh, Elizabeth, thank you for the stars. Y'all are so sweet.
Thank you all for joining us. Thank you for watching Taterbuggin. Thank you for watching my wife.
We'll be
And
back Sunday at 4 to craft.
Yeah, we appreciate your support. Watch Lindy Sunday at 4 on the Taterbuggin page. Thank you very much.
Good night, y'all.
Good night.